Your host with the most, so have a toast. Leader Johnson, I am your host with the most. Once again, I say, so have a toast. Leader Johnson, you're welcome to Follow Leader Sports. It is Villanova Radio. And man, are we excited? Yes, Villanova, we excited. What we talking about? We talking about what happened. First off, that game, man. That game was a good game to see. It's good to see how Villanova really came together on this game. And each game that they play, they're getting better and better. Each game that Villanova plays, they're getting better and better. Each game. Each game that Villanova plays, you can see the fine tuning, the coaching, the players and their talent start to meet their potentials, exceed other potential that we thought. I mean, really, I see a lot of things I'm gonna talk about that to me exceeded expectation because I was a little patient with this team more than this team has been with the season. This team has been real good, and I really see a lot of growth. And like you see, this is it. You see growth, and you see things that are going to happen. Now, talking about the first thing, let's talk about the girls. Talk about the girls. We're going to go into the preview of the Depaul game. Villanova is 10-2. Shout out to Coach Dillon. Shout out to every one of the girls who have been doing so good. Jasmine Bosco, Kennedy Henry. Man, it's crazy. Ryan Allen having a good season. Kelsey Jones. Kelsey Jones getting better and better. Might be a third splash girl. Might be a third splash girl. Unbelievable. We talk about Jasmine Bosco, man. I just want to talk about 9 field goals, 9 assists, 21 points. Just talking about just how good she's been, man. It's just been real good since last year as a freshman. She comes in and she immediately impacts. You know how hard it is as a freshman, period, men and women, to come in and impact and to be the leader of that team like she was last year. Right now, she's averaging 18.4 points a game now. Also, 4.4 assists. Jasmine Bosco is adding an element to this team, and she's getting better and better. She ain't finished. I mean, she has things she needs to improve on. Shot can be better. She can be better on defense, but she has everything. And it's just good to see this develop. Last year, I mean, she scored 16 a game. She's averaging 18 now. She's right at her rebound mark. She's right over her assist mark. She's right over her steal mark. Same blocks. It's something to watch. I like to see progress. I love talent. I like to see talent progress. And she is as advertised. And they're going against DePaul. Okay, 3-11. I know everybody's talking about this needs to be a little like walkthrough game. Like this is a walkthrough game. No, not a walkthrough game. Because you got to win these games. Now, the person you got to focus on is Kate Novick. Kate Novick, 12 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, 3.5 assists. She is DePaul. She is DePaul. But Shakira McCline is also 12.8 points a game. All right. You got 2 guards once again, and Villanova has guards that can get with them. Kennedy Henry's an unbelievable defensive player. It's going to be hard, but we're going to see how this goes. 2.5 steals from Atlanta West, big time defensive player. So you got Kennedy Henry, so it's going to be somebody on their side. It's going to be a pest. Averaging 7.6 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists. Watch Atlanta West. So Villanova stays on point, be the team that they are. That can be their game, and that's going to be a game that we expect to win. No question. Now we get back to what we really love about yesterday, even more than anything, is that they won this game. You know why? Listen, they won against Seton Hall, 11-1. I mean, Villanova, I know they beat Wisconsin, which was a good team at the time. They were 7-3. At the time they beat Wisconsin, they 7-3, right? They lost to Michigan. So they needed this. They needed this game. They needed Villanova to give Nova Nation that, hey, we ready. They got to give them that. Because that Michigan game, people was like over. Michigan's like that. It's a totally different team. And I was talking with one of the coaches after the game. I was like, yeah, they ain't going to lose to other teams like this. This team is like that. You know, Villanova, you have to be. Listen, they almost beat BYU. Villanova is one of those teams, man. They are one of those teams. No question. Let's get to this. The score, 64-56, my man. Listen. This is big to Willard. He's a heart and soul Seton Hall guy, and he's a heart and soul coach. That's two things. He's heart and soul basketball. So going there definitely was something he wanted to get this win. I mean, come on, you're like the Mr. Miyagi over there, and you're not gonna you don't want to lose to Daniel's son. Shout out to Shaheen Holloway, was a good point guard, great. Seton Hall, great. Good to see him doing good. Good to see those point guards. It's always those point guards, Kevin Ollie, Hurley. I'm not surprised. Listen, I mean, very, very, very shocking to see. One thing shocking to see was just how much in groove and in tune. I just saw a lot of maturity on the floor passing. I just not expect this team to gel that quick. This is a young team. I mean, I thought this was going to be a 21 team, but I didn't expect to see how they're playing. I didn't expect to see that. This was a great coaching job. We got to talk more about it. Now we're looking here. Villanova is number 20 on the net rankings. Number 20. You see teams around them. Georgia having a good season. Virginia having a good season. St. Louis having a good season. Kentucky's winning. Tennessee looks good. Alabama's always tough. Now, what is net rankings? Everybody like, what are net rankings? I know everybody going crazy right now, right? Net rankings they're determined on strength of schedule or how much they won the game, how much they lost the game. This is all impact. Impact, and at one time Villanova was out of these rankings, but they're going to end up being in the top 25. I think the Seton Hall game is one game, but if Villanova goes into Depaul, DePaul is 8-5. Give y'all DePaul is 8-5. Ninth in the Big East. Impressive team. We'll talk more about them because we're going to talk about that game. Looking at this one, the tournament projections. They already coming out with the projections, tournaments, all this. You see where Nova's at, right? So now they're looking like, okay, are they going to be this seed? They're going up, they're going down. Projected tournament teams, automatic bid. Projected non-tournament teams. So Nova is looking like one of those teams they feel will get in there. But listen, and the Big East is tough. You see Georgetown tough. You see Xavier's tough. Creighton's going to make a run. Providence is not a team you know what I'm saying, you're going out of. Marquette, you're looking at 5-8, but they're still a tough team. They're just not a pushover. This is Big East. Some guys can beat some of your teams at the top of the conferences, other conferences. This is big to see. Good tournament projection. Teams that are projected to make the tournament. You see the net rankings right there, and they're going up. And you see the momentum of them going up. So they just came up. So things are going big for Villanova there. I mean, they're really riding high, really going off a lot of momentum, and it's looking good. Let's talk about that game, which was big, no question. Looking at that game, unbelievable things definitely going to happen at a game when you're that fluid. They really were doing good things. They really were paying attention, passing the ball to each other. It's just like they were in sync. And I think after they lost to Michigan, I think they got on point. I mean, Wisconsin was one game. In Wisconsin, they had the battle. But I just think they were so comfortable in the Seton Hall game. And then the more you see them play, the more you see that when they're in a bind or they're in trouble, they know exactly who to go to, what players can do this. They're getting their chemistry of knowing who to pass to, where to go, where the player is at they can pass to. Caden Lewis is unbelievable with his vision. Unbelievable vision. Let's talk about Caden Lewis. We're going to talk about two guys for sure. Unbelievable vision. Caden Lewis, Bryce Lindsey. Guard U is back. Back. It's crazy right now. All right. Now, Caden Lewis, 16 points, 6 for 11 shooting in 37 minutes. Hit both his three-pointers. Efficient from the free throw line, which is important for a point guard. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Now, 3 turnovers, that's one thing, but he has to work on, the assist turnover ratio. He's good at that. So he just had a bad game in that remark. But we talking about the games. You see the way he dribbled the ball, the way he put them in circles, the way he was dazing the defense, the way the IQ of knowing where people were at, knowing how to break down the person in front of him. He was really on clear display. And he can be better. That's the scary part. That Caden Lewis can be better. Villanova has the privilege of watching this man develop. Because they're going to ride high off this guy. Bryce Lindsey. Bryce Lindsey continues to be that guy. Continues to be that guy. We go from a Caden Lewis, we go to Bryce Lindsey. Bryce Lindsey, 15. 5 for 9 from the field, 3 for 7 from the three-point line. Both his free throws, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. How about that? 4 assists, 4 rebounds. They got to quit those turnovers, but 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Both guards, that's the maturity part. They will get that down. Tyler Perkins had 5 points, but he had 10 rebounds. Out of nowhere, 10 rebounds. It's crazy. Duke Brennan, 10 rebounds. 10 points, 9 rebounds. Always right there to be the inside post guy. 3 offensive rebounds, which is even more important to keep getting offensive rebounds. Matt Hodge. Man, wasn't he just freshman of the week? Wasn't he just freshman of the week, man? Freshman of the week. And he's on. And this is one guy I say when tournament time comes, there's going to be certain guys in Villanova that they're young. So it's going to be guys that's going to evolve. Matthew Hodge, right now, with the great game that he had, 12 points, 2 for 5 from 3. He's continuing to go beyond the arc and hit that 3. 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds. Let's capitalize on how Villanova is getting offensive rebounds. Because there was 2 from Perkins, 2 from Hodge, 3 from Brennan, and chip in 1 from Palmer. That's 8 of them. That's important to get those offensive rebounds. When people miss shots, you got people you can depend on that will be under there. And they give you second shots. Matthew Hodge is doing good, man. He's going to be an NBA talent with this team. The way he's with Villanova. So it's already a culture and a force behind him. The impact of how the culture is right behind him. So now the more players you bring here to contribute to the culture, Matt Hodge, and Caden Lewis, Bryce Lindsey, they're going to be looked at more by NBA people because this is Villanova. Villanova is not just Jay Wright, but Jay Wright and sparked the flame. It was already Rody Massimino. Villanova's been doing this thing for a minute. But Jay Wright up the level, up the ante, made the culture even more, expanding it, being the coach, in the USA. Now you bring Willard over here to this culture and you get players like this, Matt Hodge, they're going to start looking at Matthew Hodge. Especially since Willard put Derek Queen over there. They know other guys he had, Jacoby Gillespie and Rodney Rice, that are doing good, Tennessee and USC. They're doing good right now. So Matthew Hodge, he was already looked at. Out of high school, you look at prospects and you say, hey, okay, what does he have? NBA prospects are going to look at the top 100 prospects for sure. They're going to be looking at a lot of prospects, but top 100, no question. So you go to 200, they're going to look at those guys, depending on what university you go to. So Hodge is a guy that's looked at. He's getting his success where he's at. In Jersey, to be name another place. You're in Jersey getting it. So now you come to Villanova, and now you're displaying it. Especially after the controversy with the academic ineligibles, now you're showing them, hey, you made another, not only a mistake, a double mistake. I should have been playing. It's great to see. I love it. It's great to see guys like Brennan. NBA teams are going to be looking at him, whether he's drafted or not. He's going to be looked at as a guy that they want to sign a player like this, bring him on. Guys, he's going to get paid. Tyler Perkins, G Leagues are going to come knocking on the door for him. Knocking on down the door. Super shooter. When he scores and he plays big, I'm telling you, when Tyler Perkins plays good, things are totally different. And Caden Lewis is going to be, him and Lindsay are going to be looked at as next year's draft. You're going to look at these guys as first round picks. And Lewis is going to go on. We're going to see where they go. Lewis, for sure, no less than top 20 for Lewis or Lindsay. If Lindsay can come back next year and be to shoot that great efficient three-point shot again as a junior, he's out of here. As a junior, he's out of here. Him and Lewis are going to, listen, next year's draft is them. And then this is a winning team. They're helping this team win. These two guys are guys I look for sure, to be in the 2027 draft. No question. And Matthew Hodge could be another one because the way he's playing, I mean, if he's not in the 2027, he's in the 2028 draft. Matthew Hodge, I think, will be 2028. Possible 2020. I mean, this guy can really play. These guys haven't really touched the surface of what they're really going to be. That's all that is. They haven't touched the surface of what they're really going to be. News, y'all. Recruiting time. Y'all want to talk recruiting? Oh, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I got some recruits to talk about, but we're going to talk one big thing. First off, Hall of Fame 2025 being named it, and congratulations to the rest. Yes. The rest, who are football legend Chris McElvina, track legend, women's track legend Monique Morgan, field hockey legend Rory Rogers, women's basketball legend Leah Suze Carney. And we all know who this is. Basketball legend. Basketball coaching legend. Jay Wright, man. And we know another legend, Susan Garano. Jake Award winner, and people that are ahead of the, in the front office of the athletics. That's one. Longtime staffer. And the Jake Nevin Award winner. Now, talking about who those people are, Laura Johnson, one of the best postseason performers in Villanova's women's soccer history. Into the Hall of Fame this year as Laura Johnson earned the selection. Steve Silverview record holder for shots in the career and single season. Also a 3-time NSCAA all-region selection. First team All Big East, VA Villanova assist record outright. Chris McElvina, man. Football, I mean, this is a good time to talk about football, looking at where this class has come from here. You're looking at this season, great season. Is the Villanova record holder for with 70 tackles for a loss. Damn. A 9-9 earned induction to the Hall, following an all-conference career with a pair of playoff appearances. Standout defensive end, all ECAC. Atlantic 10 All League honors. Atlantic 10 championship in 97. Villanova team went 29-18 during his career. Consecutive FCS playoff appearances. That was an undefeated regular season and Atlantic 10 championship in 1997. That's crazy. Remains tied for the Villanova record career in sacks, 34. So we talking about one of those dogs. All y'all defensive players from DeForest Rhymes to the Christian Benfits, Aiden Howards, Capri Martins, Chris McElvina. And it's still the runaway leader in tackles for losses. It gotta be. Nobody else has more than 60. Of course they don't. Monique Morgan, a 6-time All-Big East hurdler. A 2025 induction class is Monique Morgan represents women's track field this year. A Wildcat sprinter, so was an All-American, both indoor and outdoor. 3 Big East championship medals in the hurdles. A trio of Morgan's 6 All-Big East accolades came in 2006. Roy Rogers, field hockey legend, one of just 4 All-Americans in Villanova field hockey history, becomes the 3rd field hockey inductee in the last 3 years. And was the Big East 2005 Big East Offensive Player of the Year. Also, Liette Suze Carney, talk about the ballers, all the ballers, women ballers, a 3-time All-Big East selection. I had the first triple-double in school history. And now enters the Varsity Club Hall of Fame. Improved each year in 3 seasons. And she scored 14 points, around 14 points a game her last season here. Going from 3rd All-League into 2004 to a first team now in 2006. 2-time All-Big East Player of the Week. A tie for 6th in history and 3-pointers made. So she was a definite dog, man. Still one of just 3 players in Villanova with a triple-double. So no question, big-time player. The team went 63-30 in her years she played. They reached the NCAA tournament. The second round, 2004, 2 WNIT appearances to round out her career. Jay Wright, man, what we going to talk about? 2016, 2018, man. I remember, 2016, this around the time I first started writing Villanova. Man, Phil Booth came off the bench and met Joe Barry, and it went down. In 2018, Dante DiVincenzo went ape shit. It was crazy. A great team. The best team in Villanova history, man. I mean, the 2016 team was good, but it was good, but it just wasn't better than. Goodness gracious! Look at the NBA players. You got an NBA champion, Dante DiVincenzo. He's there. He was the number 1 player in Delaware coming out, called him the Michael Jordan of Delaware. Good recruit. Jalen Brunson, 5-star, man. His pop was Rick Brunson, was a legend at Temple, played in the NBA, and look what he did. Started his freshman year. Started in both 1-2 championships. Michael Bridges, another one of the top players in PA, really was and developed to a 5-star type of talent. I know a lot of teams wish they could have got him and developed him. Look at Bridges, another 2-time guy, just like Josh Hart almost was 2-time. 2017, he had a Player of the Year type of year, but Josh Hart didn't win. They didn't get the championship. Amari Spellman was out that year. If Amari Spellman was back in 2017 and they didn't give him academic ineligibility, they would have won it. I clearly believe that. But when Amari came in 2018, stuff got different. They had a big man and little man, 2 5-stars. Amari was a 5-star out of high school. And you got Brunson. So they had a 5-star big man and little man, which you need to win a championship. When Brunson came as a freshman, they had Daniel Shefu. And Archie Diacono, that was the 1-2 there. So he was really spoiled to come there as a point, not have to do much. Let Archie Diacono run around as a good combo guard, let him be a shooting guard, not the point guard. And then you got the big man right there. So you could just fall back. The pressure ain't on you to score. It was big. Big what Jay Wright did. Also big what Jay Wright did with the in the Olympics. Coaching he's a natural coach of the year, coaching the Olympics, Team USA. He did everything. He's one of those guys. He's just one of those guys, man. You got to understand, 6-time Big East Coach of the Year, 500 wins, 72% winning percentage. It's crazy. Suzanne Garano got the Jake Nevin Award winner. We can talk more about her because she's a longtime Villanova Athletics staffer. She's a 2025 Jake Nevin Award recipient. You know, she worked for VA Athletics for 25 years, man. 25. It's like 3 decades, man. You know, that's a long damn time. So proud of her. Probably the most person I'm proud of on here. I know all y'all is good, but man, people that step in the front office for athletics, like I was great. I was real proud of Baker Dunleavy coming back, and where he's at, it's a big, um, it's a big responsibility. And so shout out to all of the Villanova Varsity Club people that just a great culture and to be a part of. Now, looking at what's coming up next, we're going to talk more about just a little bit about recruiting because we want to talk about 2027 Navarro Bowman, man. It's good to have him. Navarro Bowman Jr. is the son of NFL player, NFL possibly Hall of Famer, NFL great Navarro Bowman. Navarro Bowman used to play for the 49ers. He was one of those guys. His son is a 4-star, now composite, almost a 5-star, a top 50 player, top 10 combo guard, top 2 California prospect, 6'3", 180. And right now, Villanova is it's definitely true. I heard about it. I saw Travis Banham, a lot of them guys posting it, so I had to find out my thing. And yes, Villanova's on them. They're interested big time. This is the 2027 class, in which I told y'all Villanova is not really focused hard on 2026. Who they get in 2026, they can be patient. They can wait back. They could be somebody at the last minute. They could be ticking down to they're not really rushed on that. The guys they are looking at are 2027 and 2028. And yes, they are peaking at 2029. All right, you'll get more of me updating you on recruiting as we go on. But as you can see, there are other guys looking at them too. UCLA, Illinois, Penn State. I mean, right here in the field, USC. So you got to worry about UCLA, USC. USC just doing a good job of recruiting. And UCLA, that's home. And they got a Midwest, Illinois, but you got Nova and Penn. You got Penn State there. Mike Rhodes is good at what he does, him and his staff. But Nova is doing, listen, man, this is good to get a guy like this recruiting him now. And I told y'all also about Ryan Hampton. So if you're seeing this, now you see Navarro Bowman Jr. So Ryan Hampton and Navarro Bowman Jr. are 2 people to look at in 2027. And he could be getting in the listen, 6'3" guard. Ryan Hampton is 6'6". He can, and the way they're playing Tyler Perkins, they'll play Ryan Hampton. They get a commitment from Ryan Hampton. They're gonna play him at the small forward. And you got Navarro Bowman. You see where he's about the size of Christian Jeffrey. So he can play, he's a combo guard. So combo guard, that means he can listen. He can do both at a high level. One thing I can tell you can do, the man can score, the man can play make, run transition, hard worker, Villanova type of player. So they're going to go after him. Him and Ryan Hampton are 2 guys to look at. No question about that. Looking at Billy Stansfield's the guy to look at. I'm going to tell y'all about him. Billy Stansfield, the third, is another guy you could look at that Villanova is definitely going after in 2028. No question. 2028, Villanova is definitely going after Billy Stansfield. Him and Carter Smith are 2 guys to watch out for. You'll see me update you more and more. But Billy Stansfield III is one guy to watch out for also. Big time player, athletic, and he's going to get better and better. He's athletic as hell, man, and he's a strong player, good defensive player, all around player. Only going to get better. Who reminds me of him? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all probably don't even know him. All y'all young, but Billy Owens played for Golden State, Syracuse in college. The way he plays is like Billy Owens, man. All right, I'm going to start putting relate some other guys to y'all, to have fun before we roll out. Caden Lewis, who he remind me of, man? Who would Caden remind me of? His dribbling is crazy, man. I'm really loving his dribbling, man, his IQ. And I'm going to tell you, it's just a little mixture. if we talking about dribbling, he can dribble like anybody, man. I mean, he really. And I'm thinking on the go, man. We talking Caden Lewis is a Caden Lewis. That's the first thing. I'm gonna give him love for that because you got to give him a mixture. He's unbelievable, dribbling the ball. Rod Strickland is a guy to really compare him to. Rod Strickland is a guy to compare him to. Rod Strickland. That's a good one. Rod Strickland. More athletic Rod Strickland. That's who I could compare him to that. Bryce Lindsey, man. Coutinho Mobley. All day. Coutinho Mobley. Jasmine Bosco, man. Who do you compare Jasmine to? Jasmine might listen. You got Penny Toller. Penny Toller was a real good point guard for the Spark. Penny Toller's one. I'm gonna go with Penny Toller and Dawn Staley. And those are two different comparisons because Dawn Staley was dynamic. When Jasmine Bosco, but Penny Toller is so quick, fast, but man, at her highest level, Jasmine Bosco reminds you of Dawn. And I'm telling you for real, man. At her highest level, but just her regular level, she's gonna give you Toller. She's gonna be a good point guard. She's gonna make the great decisions. But man, her highest level is so much of Dawn Staley at Virginia that you see in Jasmine Bosco. But when she calm down, fall back. But she'll make you remember her, man. You want her to hit 40 on you, she'll do it. She'll make you remember who she is on the court, man. That's no question. No question. So, man, listen. We got a lot. I got a lot to talk about as we go on. Not with this cast. I'm about to end this one right now, man. But we got a lot of football, a lot of recruiting to do. A lot of things coming. Plus Jackson Newman, tight end, with an offer, man. It could be a tight end prospect joining this class. Just stay tuned. 2026 late signing period could happen. Could be some other guys. Right now, it's been some transfers. So don't think they're not looking into the portal. You know they're good at it. Just got Luke Kalila, Pat McQuaid. These guys were transferring the recruits. That also showed you how good Villanova recruiting is. Because these guys, Anthony Hawkins, 6'3". David Avid was about to leave last year. He had an unbelievable season last year. Unbelievable. So now he's about to go capitalize. People know who he is. Yards per carry he had. I mean, he didn't fall off. Still dynamic. And then you look at Zamir Dawood. I mean, all-conference player. I mean, you can leave, go get picked up somewhere. And they got guys, like I said, it's nothing. They got other guys that are ready to step up. Jamie Tyson's one guy I'm looking to see do more there. Abu Fafana, Amari Jackson that are coming next year. I mean, then we talk about the running backs, Tyler Womack and Brandon Whale ready. I mean, they're ready. I don't think if both guys leave, I ain't never seen Villanova go get a transfer running back. I ain't never seen that part. So they recruit so good. The guys are there. I don't never see. So this is the first time they've left too. I mean, transfer portal has gotten hot. So boom, there we go. We'll just see what happens. Who else is going to leave? But they got so much talent on their team. It's so close to being an FCS championship team. It's so close. So close. So we're going to see a lot, and we're going to see what happens coming up. So listen, man, we out. Shout out, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, man. High Level Sports Talk. It's coming. We got a lot of things coming soon. Man, so much going on tomorrow. I'm not doing the Broad Street Blitz Take Leader Edition. I'll be doing that next week because it's Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Love your family. God bless your family. Hope everything goes good for your family. Hope y'all be healthy. Hope everyone is happy. And in Jesus' name I pray. In God's name I pray. Amen. Just pray for all your families. Do your thing. And everybody stay tuned for the next. I got so much coming. I just stay tuned for me, man. Be live on Twitter. Be live on Facebook. Out of here, man. Hardcore Sports Network, man.